He's now taking the lead here. Bunnage, Campbell, then it's Rule, Urbacher and Campbell again. As they come around, we'll go back down to Tamsin.
Yeah, they're coming into that front straight with 3 laps to go. Rose really wanted to get out of that danger. It's been so physical. It'll be interesting to hear from them after the race because Rose and Jenny have had quite a few contacts. But, you know, 3 laps to go is a long way to make that sprint for home, but they have to because the pace was so slow. They're going to have to stretch it out. And Rose doesn't want it to be that sprint finish. When she has had the 5,000 in her legs, she probably wants to make sure she gets a bit of a gap before that last 200-metre final sprint.
Well, the way that Rose has won both of her Zopec tiles is the grind with the kick at the end. That's how she's beat Bat Doyle. So she's been in this position before. Holly Campbell is right on her shoulder as well. And Campbell has recently run a 1,500-metre PB of 4:13. So watch for her kick late if she's anywhere near Rose.
Yeah, so that was about a 3:02 there for that one. So they've definitely dropped it down a little bit. And we've still got quite a large group of athletes in this front pack. They've dropped the rest of the field. So this is our leading group: Davies, Campbell, Bunnage. Then it's Rule, Urbacher, Campbell again, Fane Ryan. And there's probably just a small gap from Fane Ryan. There's Mel Duncan in there. Jenny Blundell's also in there as well as Emily Ryan. But Holly Campbell looking very good in second place. Rose Davey, 800 metres left to go here for the Australian 3,000 metre championships.
Campbell is going with Davies, and this is a little bit of a surprise. Nat Rule's been very good over the roads recently as well. Very quick over the 10K, so she's in very good form. And Paige Campbell, the Campbell sisters, we saw this in the New South Wales 1,500 metre final, and how good is this? The Campbell sisters in the top 4 in the National 3K final in her home track. And now there is a bit of a breakaway of 5 forming with Brielle Urbacher just getting on the back of this pack here.
Yeah, they've left Fane Ryan. She's sort of stuck in the middle there with no one around her. Blundell's making that move past Bunnage to try and close that gap. But these 600 metres left to go for these 5 athletes: Davies, Campbell, and then it's Rule and Urbacher coming around this home straight for the penultimate time. No major moves yet at the moment. We'll see how much of an effect that 5,000 metres only a few days ago had on Davies' legs. We'll see if it comes down to a sprint finish. So it's Davies, Campbell, Holly and Paige. Then it's Rule splitting them, and then Urbacher still on the back of the pack. They're going to have the bell lap. Blundell's trying to close it, but it might be too much.
Yeah, I think it is. They are extending away from Blundell. They take the bell in 8 flat, and Rose now just starting to wind it up with the Campbell sisters in tow. Nat Rule and Brielle Urbacher right there still. But Rose has won so many races recently from this position, and from 300 out, she has been unbeatable. Paige Campbell is trying hard. Holly Campbell there now, just starting to break away from Brielle Urbacher. It might be a race of 4. And that Rule now just splits the Campbell sisters, moves into the silver medal position. Holly Campbell just trying to go with her on the inside rail as well. Paige Campbell is having a storming run herself, dropping down distance. Urbacher's just a couple of steps off, but Rose Davies with 170 to go with Nat Rule is starting to break away now, and it does look like it's going to be the New South Wales Victoria battle. We might have thought we would have seen Campbell. Holly Campbell is trying to secure that bronze over her sister, but Nat Rule now just passes Rose Davies' shoulder. Rose is starting to respond on the inside. Nat Rule is trying hard, but Rose is coming. Can she get another win on her home track? Rule is still coming, but Rose will do it. She will win the national 3K title. She will do the 3K, 10K double. A brilliant effort there by Nat Rule to topple Rose, but she takes the win, and what a brilliant bronze medal there for Holly Campbell as well. That's a huge, huge race for Holly.
Jeez, they just dropped the speed. 3:15, 3:02, and then I reckon it was about a 2:50 last K.
It certainly wound it up.
It was a long run to home as well.
I mean, Rose would have been comfortable, I think, with 200 to go until Nat Rule said, well, you're not going to have it all your way this time. No. And she really did challenge her late in that one.
Well, it's a national championship. So this national championship, it goes towards, on the points, to the 5,000 metres. So, you know, it's obviously where Rose wants to place herself.